Alex Caceres in the featherweight division defeated Julian Erosa by TKO via head kick. Sneaky, sneaky head kick. It was nice. It was real nice. In the first round, official time 3:04. Mark, give us your take of the performance of these two featherweights.
I couldn't believe how quick this one ended. I fully expected to see an extended scrap out of these boys, but Alex Caceres had other plans. Julian had a hard time finding him all fight. Honestly, Alex seemed faster. He was doing a great job at staying just outside of Julian's range. And then, boy, did he move him right into an unbelievable knockout. Like, that same side hook and head kick combo is such a beautiful combo that, honestly, I'm surprised we don't see more of. But because if you can get your opponent to move his head to the outside of that hook, I mean, he's sitting right there for that head kick to land. But I'm sure the reason we don't see more of it is because it's not an easy combo to throw, because you got to balance on the one leg the whole time as you shift from the hook to the head kick. And for Caceres, that's light work, but not everyone can pull that off. So if you're capable of that like he is, that is a dangerous freaking combo that you can walk someone into. And he landed it as perfectly as you can land it in this one and put Erosa out, put him out bad, and a very big statement win for the legitimacy of Alex Caceres.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Omar, why don't you weigh in on this awesome head kick knockout by Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful kick. I'm trying to remember the specifics of the kick itself, whether he was southpaw or not the entire time, or if he ended up switching. He was southpaw. So the beauty of this kick is also the difficulty of this kick, because when the guy, so if he's southpaw, right, his left side is essentially his power side, and it's slightly a little bit further back than his front side, so his jab would be his right hand, as opposed to in an orthodox stance, his jab would be his left hand. So he's in a southpaw stance. He overthrows the power hand, so the left hand in this case, overthrows it. That forces Julian to slip the punch. He slips off to his right side. In the motion that he throws his cross, he's taking his leg along with him. So it's a two beat, but it's all the same momentum. And there's no real snap to the kick, because the kick just comes up. And if you look at the extension on that kick and the rotation that you actually need to make it hit shin bone and not the side of your calf, bro, the dexterity for somebody to have in their legs is next level for that kick to land the way that it kicks. So it's not an easy kick. That's probably why you don't see it very often, because a lot of guys don't have that kind of hip rotation or dexterity in their legs. It's not normal to have that kind of shit just off the bat. And you know, if you watch a lot of MMA guys, there's a very big discrepancy in, you know, the dexterity that they have in their legs and kicks and things like that. You watch a karate tournament, a taekwondo tournament, they all fucking legs are everywhere. That's what they do. That's how they live. But in MMA, there's so many different styles that they don't always focus on the same type of things that other guys do. So Bruce Leroy is here with all the dexterity in his legs, and he showed out that night.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a combo that, like, if Izzy threw and knocked someone out, people would be talking about and breaking down that combo for, and I was going to say weeks, forever, possibly.
Yeah.
And I feel like no one really talked about what Alex Caceres did, and they should, because that will stick in my brain for a while. That was beautiful.
Dude, honestly, it gives me shades of when Carlos Condit threw a two-piece, ducked under, and head kicked GSP. Yep. It's one of the nastiest little combos I've ever seen.
Shades, you're right.
Absolutely.
I see it.
Sticking with you, Mark, let's match up Alex Caceres real quick, the winner of this featherweight matchup. Where would you go with him next at 145?
I think Ryan Hall is due back in the somewhat near future. And I just think putting those two in there and seeing them try to figure out the puzzle that each other presents would be highly entertaining.
Nice. Omar, any names?
I don't know if Caceres and Andre Fili have ever fought. I feel like they have a while ago, but I'm not sure. If they haven't, I think this is probably a good time for that to happen.
I don't think they have. It's not coming to my mind. I'm looking right now. No, have not.
Make it
Yes,
so,
no.
number one.
What about Julian Erosa, Mark? You got a name for me for Erosa?
Yeah, I will take the winner of Josh Kulabau and Melsik Bagdasarian that's coming up and match him up with that man.
Omar, any exciting matchups that strike your fancy for Juicy J?
So you guys know I like Julian Erosa, but at the same time, I don't want to coddle him. And this gentleman, Charles Jourdain, has had some interesting fights in the UFC. Not the best luck in the outcomes, but the man can scrap. So I think it'd be an interesting fight to see who actually comes out on top successful there.
Okay, let's move on to the lightweight
Rosa choked
division.
him out a couple years ago.
God damn it.
Or like 1 year ago.
That's okay. It's a long time ago.
It's not that long ago. This is bullshit.